Hey Sprocketeers, welcome back to the channel. I'm Safi Sprocket and this week's video is all about something totally new for me, and maybe new for you too. We're talking about road booking, but not the old school paper kind, a brand new digital app. At this year's Adventure Bike Rider Festival, I went over to Rally Moto's tent to try out their brand new digital roadbook navigation app, running on a tablet mounted to my bike.
Now we're heading into the festival because they're doing like this little challenge which looks like a lot of fun, and it's called the Zero to Hero Challenge. So long story short, we're going to head over to the Rally Moto tent and we're going to do some logbook training, which you guys know is my absolute forte, directions. I don't feel like I could get any worse with a logbook, so anyway, we're heading over that way. We're going to go borrow a logbook.
It was my first ever attempt at roadbook navigation, and let's just say it was, well, certainly a ride. So in this video I'm going to take you from the moment I nervously walked up to Rally Moto's tent all the way through to navigating rally style using a digital scroll, some symbols and a screen. Oh, by the way, my camera did die halfway through, but we'll get round to that. Let's dive in.
Okie dokie, we are giving logbooks a try.
So if you've never been to ABR Festival, it's kind of like a Glastonbury but of adventure riding. It's held at Ragley Hall, this stunning stately home in Warwickshire, and every year it turns into a biker's paradise. This year, however, it was bigger than ever. Miles of off-road trails, live music, tech tents, food trucks, gear shops, demo rides, and of course the Rally Moto crew. Now, I've always been really curious about rally navigation, you know, Dakar style stuff, but I've always imagined it involving really complicated paper scrolls, roll cages, and thousands of miles of desert. So when I saw Rally Moto's digital roadbook challenge and spotted actual riders using tablets, well, I was very intrigued. Rally Moto had a small setup in the exhibitor village. It was super friendly and there was no pressure and no "are you sure you're good enough" kind of vibes. It was just more of a "wanna try something new?" I said yes, rather nervously, and the next thing I know I'm being shown how to read a roadbook. The app itself is sleek. It mimics a traditional roadbook format, but on screen. It has the tulip diagrams, the distance counters, hazard icons, and it scrolls manually via handlebar buttons or touchscreen. But here's the really cool part. It syncs your trip meter via GPS. That means fewer calculations, less faff, and a lot more focus on the ride. No paper scrolls, no mechanical rollers, no wind catching your navigation sheet. It's all free, neat, bright, and ready to roll. Now let's talk about setup, because this is where the digital rally really shines and surprises. I used a rugged Android tablet in a vibration dampened handlebar mount. It was powered by a USB power bank tucked neatly inside my tank bag, because let's be honest, these screens drink a lot of battery on a ride. The Rally Moto app was preloaded with all the beginner friendly loops, and it was about 120 kilometers of trail and tarmac around the area, designed to introduce newbies to road booking. With the tablet secure, the app open, checked my settings, and well, just like that, I started. Off I went.
I can't twist the throttle.
Oh, how's that got caught? Has it been in the van? Can you make this straight a second?
Right.
As I rolled out the festival gates, my heart was racing quite a lot. There's something so futuristic yet old school about the whole thing. You've got modern tech, yes, but you're still decoding symbolistic navigation in real time. There are no voice directions, no route recalculations, just here's the map, figure it out and get going. The first turn came and I went, and of course I got it right. I rolled forward onto the next tulip, and another, and before I know it, I was in the groove. The way that Rally Moto set up the navigation route was that it was intending to start on road. It was going to start off really gentle, really basic, and not a lot of turns. However, as you kept going, the intensity kept increasing. Now, here's the thing that really caught me off guard. When you use a roadbook, you have to ride deliberately. You're scanning ahead, checking your distance on the fly, reading symbols, adjusting, all while keeping your speed and balance in check. It is active riding. It's mindful and weirdly meditative. There were a lot of spots that tested me. Small unsigned junctions where I hesitated, second guessed, looped around once or twice, But every time I hit the right point, matching the tulip to the world around me, it felt like solving a puzzle. After some time of riding on the road, tarmac twists, hedge-lined B-roads, that sort of thing, the roadbook started to hint at something different. The tulips were changing, fewer junctions, more squiggles, and more, well, texture. And just like that, the surface changed. The tarmac faded into compact gravel, gates appeared half opened, tiny markers on the scroll that matched what I was seeing in real life, and then finally unpaved farm tracks. This was it, my first off-road section using the digital roadbook. Now I'll admit it, the first few hundred meters I was tense. Gravel always takes a second to trust. You're reading the tablet, glancing back to the terrain, trying not to stiffen up on the bars. But then I noticed something. I was getting faster. Not in a reckless way, just smoother, more fluid. Each scroll of the tablet matched what I was seeing in the wild, and I started to trust the process. Trust the roadbook, trust the bike, and trust myself.
Oh, this keeps getting stuck.
I moved from sitting to standing as the track got bumpier, letting the suspension work beneath me. The tablet stayed rock steady in its mount, and I finally reached that point, you know, if you've ridden off-road, where you stop fighting the bike and start flowing with it. And it finally clicks. It's magic. Suddenly I wasn't just following instructions, I was riding ahead of them, reading the terrain and the roadbook as one thing, and my pace picked up naturally. Third gear, just enough for the throttle to stay light on the front. I remember thinking, okay, I get it now. This is why people love rally navigation. It's not just the challenge, but it's the reward of building up your confidence as you go along. Starting slow, unsure, and then gradually picking up the pace, and realizing that you're not just surviving, you're really living. And that feeling, that flow, that's when I started to think, maybe, just maybe, I could do this again. was finally getting up to the 70-kilometer mark, and I was cruising through a quiet wooded section, feeling confident, when suddenly my action camera decided it was done with me. No warning, just silence. Black screen. I didn't even notice for another 5 minutes because I was so focused on the road. But here's the kicker. This was just before the route got really scenic. So all of that beautiful single track gravel climbs and lush green canopy, gone. Just me and my memory of it. But honestly, that might have been a little bit of a gift. With the camera dead, I was fully present. There was no pressure to capture content. No should I reshoot with an angle. It was just me, the bike, and the roadbook. And I finally followed the last tulips back into the ground of Rally Hall, the familiar rumble of the festival returning. And when I finally reached that last waypoint, the app gave me this huge, satisfying, complete notice. Clean, simple, job done. And it wasn't just a ride, it was a lesson in navigation, in attention, and in the thrill of trusting your instincts with just enough technology to support you. So let's talk honesty. Would I go digital road booking again? Yes, without question. The Rally Moto app takes a lot of the barriers away that make traditional road booking intimidating. There's no printing, no rollers, no mechanical faff. It's intuitive, it's clean, and it's ideal for riders who are curious but not quite ready for a full rig. And honestly, I think digital nav will open road booking up to a lot more riders, especially us weekend warriors who want a bit of a challenge without flying to Morocco. So that was my first ever roadbook navigation, with a tablet, on an app, with no idea what I was doing by the start of it, and it turned into being one of the best riding experiences I had had this year. So a huge thanks to Rally Moto for letting me borrow their device, and also for being incredibly encouraging and supportive throughout. And if you're curious, why not check out the app in the Play Store today? And for anyone watching this wondering, could I do it? The answer is absolutely yes. I am someone who will always get lost without a doubt, and I managed to do this, so you definitely can. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. And if you liked the video, even though the camera didn't survive, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit that glorious subscribe button. My name's Sophie Sprocket, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
This one was completely my fault.